I'm walking here right now in Legaspi Street because I'm on my way to Gilmore, but they are closed until 2 p.m. for lunch. So I just take the opportunity to roam around the city. I am now passing through Legaspi Street on the way to our Cebu Cathedral. So I know a lot of you has also requested me or my channel to have a tour around Cathedral, so I just want to take that opportunity now. So it's now almost 1 o'clock, but you can see that the city is still very quiet. So as we walk through here, Legaspi Street, Cebu City. You will be seeing a lot of people sleeping on the street on this area because this is like the outskirt from central Cebu City, which is Colon. So that's the Jerusalem extension, and the street here is Legaspi Street. That building that you see, Harvester Community Church, is another significant part of history because even if you look at the building, it is like during the American times, the American occupation, that building has some history about Cebu. So that's the building I'm talking about. I will research on it, but I know there's something significant about that building during the occupation of the Americans here in Cebu. And look at the design of the building with a balcony on front. That is part of our history. I've seen that in history book. I just can't remember right now because I'm walking in the heat. So just can't remember, but I will feature that again. I'm still continuing on my walk here in Legaspi Street on the way to the Cebu Cathedral Church. A lot of my brothers and sisters that's come from here, again, they will be familiar with this place. Although Santo Nino is the most famous church than the cathedral, but a few is also familiar here. Not a few, several people are also familiar here if they come here to church in Cathedral. Because Cathedral and Santo Nino is just one block apart. This whole block here. The other side, on the other street, is now Santo Nino Church. I mean, on the right side though is another street just to go to Santo Nino. But for this tour, we are going to the Cathedral Church. Now you can see there is the La Fortuna that's since 1953. It's now a modern La Fortuna. And if you see, this is the Zamora Street. That's going to Santo Nino. And this is the Cathedral.
The famous La Fortuna.
La Fortuna. La Fortuna Bakery, that is like part of Cebu history.
Yeah, especially my father's favorite.
So we're crossing the road now. So this video is a continuation of our walk here in Legaspi Street. You can see I'm here walking on the road because there's no pathway. Look, the pathways are used by the businesses. So from the cathedral, this is still Legaspi Street, you go to Zamora Street and it will take you to Santo Nino Church. So along the way here are all the vendors. And this is not the entrance of Santo Nino, be on the other side. That's where you go out. So you can see here, there's a lot of vendors of snacks, bananas, and the Santo Nino costumes. And even the Santo Nino statues in different sizes. So we're gonna have to turn around because we can't get in there. We have to go on the other side. So that's our Santo Nino Church. But we will continue walking. Towards the City Hallway where the Magellan's Cross is. That is the entrance. So in here, all the merchants of religious items. Labang ta? So we have to cross the street. All these women in red and yellow costumes are the candle ladies. The registered candle ladies here in Santo Nino. What's the name of street? Ingatitay. I was asking what street is this. So, te, what's the nga nanindahan na, te? Si ate yun.
Boss, ano nga na rin nga daan?
Osmeña Boulevard, Jones Avenue. So this is still Osmeña Boulevard, Jones Avenue. Or Jones Avenue. So we will go around because we can't enter that way to go to Santo Nino Church. So you go around here where the location of the City Hall or the Magellan's Cross is. And that's the entrance of Santo Nino Church. So I'd like to give a shout out to Mr. Amado. I know you've been watching my video, sir. Thank you so much. I hope I could bring you the memories that you can remember around our island, Cebu. So the BPI here is still here. It's been quite a while when they are using this building. But unfortunately, around this area as well, where the BPI, there's a lot of these people that street dwellers, you know, they sleep on the street despite that there is foundations that actually pick them up, but they would rather stay here. So you can see here, that's the entrance to Santo Nino.
I'll be asked to wash our hands.
So that structure that you can see is one significant symbol of Cebu City. That's the Magellan's Cross. So you continue. This is like separated for your entrance of the Basilica Minor del Santo Niño de Cebu. Even the Magellan's Cross is closed. You can see that the people are just watching it outside, from outside. I'll just wash my hands before I go in. So I am now here in the Basilica del Santo Nino. This is the candle area where you light up a candle for your meditation or thanking for your granting of your petition. So this is where the big mass is held, especially Monday, Tuesday, Saturday, and Friday and Sunday. So this is the schedule where you can come here for the mass. And that's our Santo Niño's big area for where the mass is held. So over here, this is our Santo Nino Church. So we will go in. So this is the facade outside our Santo Nino Church here in Cebu. Right now you cannot do any tour inside. In fact, the exit in and out is regulated. But there's still a lot of devotees coming in, especially during the weekend. So this is like the information about the Basilica del Minore del Santo Niño. Basilica Minore del Santo Niño. And you can see the structures that has been original. Although the bell on the top fell over in one earthquake, but they managed to restore it. But it's not the original way anymore. So this is one old bell, because you can see Santo Nino del Cebu, the way that Cebu was spelled Zebu during the Spanish time. So you can see this is made in 1750, the bell. Año de 1750.